Well, this is not how I wanted to go. I didn't even make it in the frame. This video is going to be about my trip in Pakistan. A little bit of the travel experience, the Adesi wedding, and the local culture over there. Mostly going to keep it about the riding because... Alright, let me first take this off because it's getting a little bit stuffy. That's so much better. What you guys think? I'm a local Pakistani boy now. A Pindi boy. The TLDR of it is, if you're looking for a place to travel and have some fun with, I think Pakistan is a great place. The main reason why me and my friends came to Pakistan were for my friend's wedding. It's been great because it was her family that were hosting us, so we got to have a little bit of the local treatment. And that's been the highlight of the trip for me personally. But at the same time, Desi weddings are crazy. You're gonna see. First, I just want to highlight how great our host family were over there. Because we came in for my friend's wedding, we got to all live in the same place. And I think that was the main reason why we had such a great experience. My friend's family, they are super chill. My friend's cousin took us around, and just the lively dynamic in the house was so amazing. Speaking of the Desi wedding, if you guys have never been into one and you plan to travel for one of those, make sure you reserve extra days to rest after. I think that was our mistake when we went there because for the whole trip I just took 10 days. That was not enough at all. Most of that was taken up by the wedding events, which there's like 5 of them. There's also the round trip travel. There's really no time for adventure and travel in between. The Desi wedding is a little bit crazy because there are just so much events going on and it's every night. And people go way into the night, even after. I really did enjoy the dancing event they had. That one was very lively and a lot of fun just around. I think every wedding should have one of those. The dance showcase to the families and where people just have fun in general. Although I think that one also, like every other event, started way late than I thought it would have started. It was so much work and just crazy in general. It's just too much, in my opinion. There's too much party, back to back. That was crazy. I came there as a photographer. I didn't really take that many pictures. They had so many photographers at the event, which I think is a little bit too much when they start crowding the area a little bit. So I was just sniping with my 70-200 from the side. Overall though, I think the wedding was pretty fun and I had my fun there. It was so nice seeing my friend just chill out and have a good time. Hey, doggo. Yeah.
Get down, Gizmo. Get down. What's up, brother?
I love your dog,
Like
man.
outfit, man.
Thank you.
Take pictures of yourself, man.
I'm trying to make a video. Now, when it comes to the travel over there, that was really cool. I wish I could travel around a little bit further, but we didn't really have the time in between the events. When we went there, we went into Islamabad for the most part, but for all the shopping and small adventure, I got to go in Rawalpindi, which is the city nearby. Traveling in general was just really nice because the difference in culture is just so much that everything feels new and interesting. We didn't really get to do it as much as I would have liked, but the few adventures that we did went on as a group, they were super fun. We went to the usual touristy area, and you can tell it's touristy because it's super crowded, as all of them are. The mosque was interesting, but I really did enjoy that spring water thingy where you could just walk on the water and you sit there. That was very calming. I absolutely loved that one. But my favorite part of the whole trip was my escapade in Pindi. my friend's cousin Murad helped me get a motorcycle, and that's been the best. When I was going over there, I didn't expect I was going to be riding, but my God, I'm so happy I did, because that was the highlight of my trip. Everything is a little bit more chaotic, low stakes, and a lot more fun. You know, when people talk about how fun it is to ride on a smaller bike, that trip made the argument valid. We only rode around Pindi, which is not the best place to explore, but I think that it's just so fun. That place is so different from what it's like over here, and I absolutely enjoyed every single second of it. There were some sketchy situations in the beginning, but after a while I kind of got used to it, and I was riding like a local Pindi boy. Joking. But yeah, it's been such a fun experience riding over there. I think the people are like riding a little bit crazy. They're not following the rules, the line doesn't exist, and everyone just fucking do whatever, but that is so fun. I think the people from Brooklyn learn how to drive from those countries, and I think that's why they're not following the rules on the street. It's really interesting for me to see the difference in how people see motorcycle over there, since it's kind of a convenience thing and everybody has one kind of deal, versus here in the States where it's a more niche group. Riding is more of a hobby, like a toy, versus how essential it is over there. Most of the people are on smaller CC bikes. I've only seen a few 300s over there, mostly the 100, 200-ish kind of bikes, versus over here, the 300cc bikes are seen as beginner bikes because they're not really gonna go much. And yeah, that pretty much sums up my riding in Pindi. If you guys are ever traveling to Pakistan, it's a lot better of an experience if you go with a local. They can show around more of the non-touristy areas. It was in those kind of areas that brought me more fun, more enjoyment. It's the small shopping in Pindi versus going into a mall. All the mall looks the same, but going into the street vendors, that's really fun. I also got to try some of the local goodies that everybody warned me about. I have a fairly strong stomach in general, but I think I was pushing it a little bit at the end because I got a big ass stomach ache on the trip back. If you guys are ever looking for a place to travel for your next destination, I think you should look into Pakistan. It's really fun over there. All the travel, all the journey, just the day-to-day moment, it was so fun with the lovely people that we met over there. The wedding made the dance party though, the dance ceremony, that was so fun. Let me end this video here, and if I didn't have enough clip, that's editor's problem, not my problem. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and you should look into Pakistan if you're looking for your next trip. I'll have a little bit of a riding video at the end that I'm gonna be putting here. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Later.